my name is Rebecca Higgins, and I have had the unique experience of being immersed in cultures other than my own. These experiences have changed my perspective on things and have caused me to grow, to grasp why understanding diversity makes me a better citizen of the world. In these different examples, it is clear that understanding is the key to making the world a better place for everyone.
One spring break, I went with my choir to France. We sang in a Russian Orthodox church. Knowing that student choirs are not a part of life in France, our choir decided to bless anyone that happened to be in the church with our love of music. In doing so, our audience was so touched that they were brought to tears, and we were asked to sing for the Prime Minister of France. When visiting Ireland, I made it a goal of mine to write down everything I had learned about Ireland from before, during, and after the trip. Because I chose not to be ignorant, I was able to converse with natives, and they were tickled that I had taken the time to learn just a little about them. This made my relationships with the people I met rich and fulfilling. One summer, I had the privilege of attending a world jamboree in England. Each free nation sent kids my age there to camp out. Everyone tried to keep open minds and listen to each other so we could better understand one another and be enriched. It was there, after being kissed by strangers, that I learned the importance of being prepared for anything and just smiling when something seems strange, because smiles are universal. When I make rice, my favorite condiment to put on top is soy sauce. But I learned that to the Japanese that was repulsive and frowned upon. Rice represents the essence of life in the Japanese culture, and covering it with soy sauce taints it. I'm glad I knew that before visiting, so as not to offend anyone in such an honoring country.
Cooking is a daily task. Now, I could make something like a quesadilla, cheese and tortilla, easy enough, or I can make a taco, which takes more time, has more ingredients, but overall, it's definitely better. I mean, it has the beans, cheese, tomatoes, sour cream, and all of these different ingredients work together to create something beautiful. You have to look at each individual ingredient, and they come together and create a taco, which, you know, like I said, quesadillas are great, but why have a quesadilla when you could have a taco with everything on it?